living color.
So Marissa and I have escaped the drizzle of Mallorca. The weather's been awful this week and we're now in sunny Morocco. I think we're in the lower 30s here. It's beautiful and we are having a little tour around the Medina, and we right now are in El Fen. Look it up on Instagram, it's a very cool place. So when you come to Morocco and Marrakech, you have to come and visit the Majorelle Gardens. They're absolutely stunning. The last time I was here, when I went home, I made my husband paint one of the walls in the garden, the beautiful cobalt blue that is here. So this time, I think I might be asking him to paint the terracotta pots. What do you think? So today we're in Project Marrakech. And as you can see, we've laid the foundations already. We've got some block work to deal with over there, and obviously we have a little bit of an insulation problem. But you can see we've been working hard, the trades have been busy at it, we've got to get rid of all this. There are some logistical problems here in Marrakech. No, I'm just kidding. So we have just had an incredible 2 days in Marrakech. Shopping, yoga, meditation, rooftop dinners, you name it. It's been amazing. We're now, as you can see, in the desert. We're going to be staying in these tents over here. I'm told I've got a hot tub, so I'm very pleased with that. We're going to do some more meditation and yoga here before we head back to Mallorca with loads of fresh ideas and inspiration for our next projects. So I highly recommend this. If you haven't been, put it on your list of to-dos. So I've just got back from 3 amazing busy days in Marrakech with Marissa, but while we've been away, the trades have been hard at it. So I'm just on my way now to Project Golf. I want to go and check up and see what's been done. We've now done the demolition part of everything, so I'm just going to go and meet the builder, have a little chat, because we have come across one little glitch. These things happen in a project, so you're never quite sure what you're going to find when it's a renovation. It's not like a new build, and so we're going to have a little chat about that. And also I just want to see how everything's going and organise the next phase of the project. So let's go and see. It's quite exciting, this stage. So here we are, we're back at Project Golf. This is a good sign. The skips have gone, we're waiting for a new skip to come, so provisional mini skip here. And let's go and have a look what they have been doing while I've been away. Oh wow, what a difference. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we now have got rid of that built-in bar and the shelves over there. The kitchen was closed in. So this is brilliant. They've made really good progress while I've been away. That's what I like. And okay, so we've removed the tiles from the kitchen area because we're going to retile with a new tile here. And the good news, I've been told already, is that we've managed to conserve the original underfloor heating. So that actually is a nice little cost saving for my clients. However, where there's a good coin, there's always a bad coin. We feel that we're up here, we are going to be putting a steel beam in here, just to make sure that we haven't we don't have any problems in the future with what that wall was connected to. Now, it wasn't a supporting wall, however it was connecting up to this change in the blocks and the beams. So you can see we've underpinned it at the moment, and we're going to be ordering a steel beam to go span across there and support all of that if it's necessary. It's an over precaution, but we would rather do it that way than the other way. So it is a little bit of a surprise cost. These things do happen in a renovation until you start removing. When we don't have original plans, which we didn't have here, we have to wait and see what we find sometimes. But so we've got good news, bad news, and I think the costs are probably going to actually one outweigh the other. So that's all good. As you can see, we've been marking where we're going to be putting in our electrics for the new kitchen layout and plumbing too. Everything is going to be going in the walls and up and through the new false ceiling, because we are not going to disturb the floor anymore. And I'm also going to go and take a look in the bathroom now, because I believe the walls have come down in there as well. So let's go and have a look. Entro por aquí. Entro por aquí. Vale. Brilliant. Vale. Let's make some space. Small room for many bodies, so come in. Wow, this is looking great too. So not sure whether you remember, but before we had that kind of built-in basin area with a roof and solid sides. The shower was hidden away inside behind these walls here as well, and we had a built-in bathtub. So we're now getting a good feel now for this space, and it already feels so much better and so much bigger. Again, we have managed to conserve the underfloor heating in this room, and all the new plumbing etc. is going to be going up and over the roof, hidden in the new ceiling. This little niche at the back here, we're going to be making that larger, so we've got a nice shelf there for putting in something decorative or the shower gels, all those things that are necessary. And yeah, we've made really good progress while I'm away. So I am now going to go and have a chat to my builder about that steel that's necessary. And after that, I'm going to pop over to Project Hills, where we are starting today with basically what you saw here a couple of weeks ago, protecting everything, dismantling the kitchen, the electrics and water, etc. So I'm going to have a pop over there later just to make sure everything's going to plan there. And as I was just explaining to someone earlier, when you've got several projects on the go, it's a little bit of a dance as to who's working where, when. So sometimes the builder, for example, right now is going to be leaving this project to work on another one, while the electrician and the plumber come back in, mark all the walls where they need channels to be made for their new tubing and pipes, and then the builder will come back, they'll go off to the next project, do what they did there, and it's kind of, as I say, a little bit of a dance going on here, and that's what makes it all run smoothly when you have a great team. So I am really grateful for my great team. So let's continue and I'll see you later. So that was great. They've made really good progress while we've been away. I've just made a few little videos to send to the client, because it's just easier when you've got anything you want to show them or ask them, rather than just a photograph. So I've done that. I'll be sending it to them and getting their feedback. And so this is in an interesting phase of the project, really, because it's always exciting for the client to see you ripping everything out, especially if there's any walls to be removed, because it gives them a real idea of the space that they're going to be left with. Not everybody can visualize walls taken down. So this is really exciting, and they're going to be really pleased to see these videos and photographs. Then, however, the next phase is one of my dips on the highs and lows of doing a project, because there will be quite a long time then between what we've done now and we've achieved very quickly to seeing anything remotely finished, because we've got to do all the channels in the wall, we've got to put all the new cabling in and the tubes, and then render the walls before we even start with the tiling and anything that looks remotely clean and tidy again. So this is going to be leading, although we're on a high now, this is going to lead down into one of the dips of the project. So I just wanted to share that with you, because if you're doing this yourself, just be prepared for that long sort of part of the project where things slow down a lot for you. There's a lot we're doing, and we're certainly not slowing down, but in terms of actually seeing what's happening, you now need a little bit of patience coming up next. So I'm on my way now to Project Hills because today is our start date there. So we started early this morning, so there'll already be a little bit of project there to see, and I just want to make sure everyone is completely clear on what is happening there. So let's go and see. Great, so again, good progress. We only started this morning. We're on dismantling phase. We're back at Project Hills. As I said, this was year of kitchens and bathrooms, so that's what's going on here. So we're just dismantling everything at the moment. So the kitchen's getting dismantled, all the electrics and plumbing being removed so that we can start on some demolition, because we're going to be removing the wall here. This was a kitchen and a bathroom next door. It's going to just become one bigger kitchen, and we're going to be opening this to mimic the entrance to the dining room. So before the demolition starts, we're doing the dismantling. And I was just clarifying a few points with the builder, things that need to be saved, because obviously we're removing doors so that they don't get damaged. Some of them will be disposed of because we don't need them anymore, and others we need to save, so we're numbering them so that they go back to the same hole. And also the same with some of the wardrobe doors upstairs. We're going to be removing them to make sure that they don't get damaged during the demolition phase, and we remember which wardrobes they go on. So that's, I was just explaining that and going through that with the builder, and the plumber will be here later to stop off the water so that the taps can be removed both in the bathroom and down here. And that's it. So really great progress. It was just a pop-in visit today to just check that everything's clear, everybody knows what they're doing, and we can just crack on. So we're about a week and a half behind Project Golf on this one, and pretty soon we'll be starting up with Project Dragonera. So it's all go, but that's how I like it. It's exciting and we are making progress. So that's it for today, but I will bring you back again here shortly. Thanks for following along, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell button, leave me a comment, and we'll see you again next week.
Living life in color.